to Officers Adda 247 YouTube channel. So I hope everyone is just good, and I hope everyone is just preparing for your upcoming examination of the JIB. So the question of today that most of our colleagues just think that how tough is to crack the JIB examination. It is really tough, or say it is a quite easy. So in this session we are just going to understand, we are just going to analyze how tough is to crack the JIB examination, especially for the first time. Okay, so let's start today's session with a motivational quote that it always seems impossible until it's done, and it's true. Okay, so let's start today's session. Before to start, I would like to say that if you have not downloaded the Adda 247 application, just download this and subscribe the Officers Adda 247 YouTube channel, so that you can get the notifications of the important lectures, you can get the notifications of the news that related to your examination. Okay, so from this application, from this YouTube channel, you can get the regular update, and that is most important. Okay, so just download the Adda 247 application and subscribe the Officers Adda 247 YouTube channel. Another update I would like to say that our target batch is actually started. Okay, and this is a very right time if you just starting the preparation, and if you're just thinking for your preparation of the completing the JIB examination. Okay, and the most important thing I would like to say, JIB is just JIB is just an unlock key for your CIB examination. Okay, so for clearing the JIB examination, just you have to just keep faith on ourselves, and just keep faith on our Adda 247 faculties, and our success rate is very much higher. Okay, if you see just previous examination that actually held in the February. Okay, so you can just understand that our success rate is very much higher, and the most of our colleagues just pass the examination with a very good score. Okay, by enrolling in this in these batches. Okay, so for that we actually started a target batch, and in this target batch I will be your AB faculty, and I will just I will just explain you everything from the basic to advanced. Okay, so in this side, in this particular batches, like you will get everything. Like I will just understand you, just explain you the basic concepts, the questions that actually just come in the previous year. So whatever the sessions I would take. Okay, that all based on the previous year memory based questions and previous year memory based conceptual questions. Okay, so by subscribing these packages, you just do not need to worry what to read, what type of the questions you should just practice. Okay, and this is also a very convenient, okay, convenient price. Like this is just you can avail with the very higher discount these batches, and you have only have to just apply the code that is Y422, and with this code you can avail a maximum discount on this batches. Okay, so prices are just set to rise soon. Just grab this opportunity and do not miss this very good chance for completing your JIB examination. Okay, and one more thing I would like to say that IIBF also just going to update your syllabus. Okay, and in that syllabus that LRB subject is just eliminating, so you should just hurry up now, and you should just thinking to just pass the examination in this May to June. Okay, I hope it is understandable for everyone. So now the question that is JIB examination is really tough, or it is quite easy. Okay, so first of all, let me clear the one thing that it is not a tough examination. So if you are just thinking that it is a pretty much tough examination, so the answer that it is no. Okay, so it is not the tough examination, but it is not the easy examination as well. Okay, so the both question that you are just thinking that what I'm saying, like it is not tough and it is also easy. Okay, and it is just not a quite easy to just qualifying this examination. So the answer is that the only thing that required for your qualifying the JIB examination, that is your planning. Okay, that totally based on how you actually plan for your JIB examination, how you actually planning for clearing this particular examination, right? So the first thing, the or say the very first thing that you have to understand it is just a qualifying in nature. Like in this particular examination, you just do not need to worry that how much score you should obtain for getting the name in the merit list. You just do not need to worry about that. Like it is an examination of the 100 marks, and you just thinking that how you may obtain a 90, 95 plus marks, okay, and 80, 90 marks. You just do not need to worry about that. You only need to obtain 50 marks, and especially for the first time if you are attempting, so the minimum qualifying marks for each and every subject, that is only 45. Okay, if you are attempting for the first time, just understand that. Okay, but total aggregate marks, if I say that, you should obtain the 150. Okay, and for the second time if you are just attempting this examination, so that you should obtain a 50 marks in each and every subject. Now the aggregate total, that also should be, that also are same, that 150. Okay, so I hope this picture is quite clear for everyone, right? So now understand that it is not a very toughest examination. It is not the examination that is quite easy. The only thing that how you planned, how you just started, how you are just starting to preparation for this examination, that actually matters. Okay, and what approaches you are just going to adopt for clearing the examination, that is also very much important. Okay, so the true thing is that sometimes things are not so much complicated, or say things are not so much difficult, but we actually make it, because you just have to understand it is not any competitive examination. It is not the competitive examination. Okay, it is not the competitive where you have to just think about higher and higher marks for getting place in the merit list. It is an examination where the only thing is that you have to qualify the examination. Okay, and with only half of the total marks, if I say that, just you have to just obtain a 50 marks, right? So I hope this picture is clear for everyone, right? So now, and this is a very good examination, because in this examination there are no any negative marking. So you can also do each and every question. So you can just attempt each and every question, because there is no negative marking. And the most important thing, that you have a plenty of time, that you have an ample amount of the time, like sufficient time, that you can just, that you will get 2 hours of this examination for each and every subject. So that is more than sufficient. Okay, if you're just preparing very well for the JAIIB examination. Okay, now the second thing is that a problem of our colleagues, that we are not from the commerce background. So how we just clear this examination, and how it is just simple for you know uh, for commerce guys student, or for say for non-commerce guys students. So most of time I just realized that most of our colleagues that are not from the commerce background are never read a commerce commerce subject in the whole lifetime, right? So they often think that is very difficult, and it is very quite difficult to understand while working, and while working in the bank. Okay, so while working in the bank, it is just how you may just maintain your preparation. Okay, as well as you are also working in the bank. So you just think that it is quite difficult to clear this examination, because you also from non-commerce background. So I would like to again say that, my dear friend, that it is not the competitive examination. It is in this examination you just only need 50 marks for just qualifying this examination. That's why JAB examination is just known as the qualifying in the nature. It is not any competitive examination. It is actually a certification examination, right? Okay, so now if I say, now just come to the subjects, right? What different type of the subjects you just have to read, you have to just understand in the JAB examination. So now IIBF actually updated the syllabus. Okay, but it is not now, before, like if I say from for May to June examination, there are three subjects you are just going to get, like principal and practices of the banking, accounting and finance for the bankers, and legal and regulatory aspects of the banking. So for the May to June especially, I'm just connecting here, right? So because it is not still clarified by the IMF, like when actually the updated syllabus is applied. Okay, so probably it may be applied from the 2023, where you will get actually four subjects, right? And LRB is actually just eliminated from that. But I'm just specifying for the May to June examination. If you are just focusing on May to June examination, so for that I am just actually connecting, right? So if I say like for the PPB examination, suppose that we are just talking about how tough PPB examination. So if you have a working experience in the bank, like then for understanding this subject is somehow easy for you. Okay, like if you're just working in the bank, so you have a just you have very much practical knowledge. So for on that basis, like if I say that for understanding this subject is somehow easy for you, it is somehow easy for you. Okay, somehow, right? So like, but in this examination you get each level of the question. The problem is that it is somehow easy, but you get each level of the question. Like you get easy questions as well, you get moderate questions as well as you get advanced level of the questions. Okay, and that that actually come of the 2 marks questions. And one more important thing, that in advanced level questions you get most of the case study type of the questions. Okay, so you just have to think that no any subject is a very much easy. Like you just planning to read before to 10 to 15 days, and you just thinking that you can easily qualify the examination. So my dear friend, it is just a coincidence if you just clear the examination. Okay, if you just qualify the examination before if you just reading before that 10 to 15 days, so it would be just a coincidence if you just qualify the examination, right? Because this examination is not quite easy to like before 10 to 15 days, if you're just understanding everything it for the first time, if you're just reading I'm specifically just telling explaining for the first time, if you're just giving this examination. So it is not just a quite easy that before 10 to 15 days, if you're just planning for this particular subject like PPB, you are just going to read, and AFB subject you are just going to read, LRB you are just going to read. It is not that quite, it is not the quite easy to just qualify the examination before 10 to 15 days study. Okay, so because it is somehow easy, it is somehow easy, but you get easy, moderate as well as advanced level questions. And for that you just have to clear you have to just get the knowledge of each and every chapter. And in JIB examination, especially in the JIB examination, you get questions from the each and every chapter. Okay, so that's why this subject is very much important. Okay, and the very important thing, that you get a multiple videos on the Officers at the 247 YouTube channel for PPB, like marathon series, as well as particular chapters, particular videos for the particular chapters. So as well as a lot of the batches actually just actually just started for the PPB subject, AB subject, LRB subject. So you can also just enroll in that batches. And in that, for subscribing or say for enrolling in any batches, in that case you just do not need to think about what to read and at what time we should read which subject. Okay, you just do not need to worry. You only have to just discipline in nature. Like if the session is just going to start from, suppose that 7 a.m. Okay, so you just only have to concentrate between the like suppose at 7 a.m. to 8 a.m., right? So you only have to just focus on that time period, and you only have to just read in that time period, right? So you have to just discipline, and this is a very correct time when you should just start your preparation. Okay. Now come to the AB subject, like accounting and finance for the bankers. So if I say that now come to the AB subject, so this is a subject where you just need a dedicated study, because this subject actually bundled of the numericals, theoretical as well as the conceptual questions. Okay. So in the AB subject, if I say, you will get a numericals, theoreticals, as well as a conceptual question. So for this subject, you have a multiple videos on the Officers Adda 247 channel, as well as you can also enroll in the paid batches. Okay. So like, and sometimes we actually think that for paying courses is useless, but it is not the useless from my dear friend. Just see the success rate of Officers Adda 247 for qualifying the candidates for JAIIB examination is very higher. Okay. So in the accounting and finance for the bankers, you will get numerical questions, theoretical questions, as well as the conceptual questions. Okay. So this subject is actually bundled of these three kinds of the questions you will get, like numerical, theoretical, as well as the conceptual questions, and this subject is quite moderate. Okay, I'm not saying this is a difficult subject, because if you're just understanding with a basic, okay, if you're just understanding everything with the basic, then just trust me that each and every subject is quite easy, okay, for you, if you're just understanding with the basic, right? So numerical, theoretical, as well as the conceptual questions, you everything get from the accounting and finance for the bankers, and this subject is quite moderate. And one more important thing I would like to say, that in this year, or say in this February month, whatever the paper subject that actually just held on the 27th February. So the most of our colleagues getting 60 plus marks in this subject. And we just often say that accounting and finance for bankers is just a moderate, is just a difficult subject. But just think that most of our colleagues is getting 60 plus marks. Why they are getting 60 plus marks? The only reason is that they actually cleared with their with the basic concepts. Okay, so that's why they just obtained a 60 plus marks. As well as if I say in the PPB subject, the colleagues are also just getting 60 plus marks, because for no any subject is very much easy. Just understand, you only have to focus on each and every chapter, each and every concepts. Okay, you have to learn, you have to just memorize, right? Now if I say LRB subject, so as it name implies, that it is a subject of the legalities. Okay, so when you have to just where you have to just read and memorize the lot of sections. Okay, and that related to your banking industry, as well as the banking day-to-day operations. So there are a lot of X sections that you have to just read and memorize. So, and if you just read PPB subject very precisely, then some chapters of the PPB with enhanced version you get in LRB also. Okay, so although LRB exam is just going to eliminate from probably, if I say, from 2023, but for May to June session, this may be just a cakewalk for you, if you're just focusing with right approach for this examination. Okay, I hope this picture is quite clear for everyone, right? So if I say that JAIIB examination is actually not the tough examination, the only thing that it is the planning, that how you plan for your preparation for the qualifying the JAIIB examination, and the plan that you actually make the or say the routine that you actually set for reading the JAIIB examination, that actually matters. Okay, so in this journey we actually just with you guys, and you just only have to faith on our guys, like we just know what type of the questions the examiner actually ask in the JAIIB examination, based on the previous year memory based questions. So on that basis we just actually trained you, we actually just explained you in every sessions of ours, like whatever the sessions we actually take on the YouTube, as well as in the paid batches. Okay, So one more time, I would like to say that our target batch, our target batch is started, and this is a time, and this is a just a target batch where we will get everything like LRB, AFB as well as a PPB subject. And the most important thing, you just do not need to worry what to read, what type of the questions you should practice. Everything you will get in this target batch. Okay. Okay, one more thing I would like also to say that why I'm saying mm, why I'm saying the multiple times that this is a very right time, this is a very right time, because this is a time like it is just a March. Okay, it is a March, and after that April. Okay, and probably in May, between the May to June, your examination will be scheduled. All right. So March, that actually just half just gone. So if I say in the March and in the April, so if you just understand, if you just read day by day, or say if you just maintain, or say if you just uh, make a best routine for your preparation. Okay, like some hours you are giving for the PPB, some hours you are giving for the accounting and finance for the bankers, some hours you are giving for the LRB subject. So like if you are just preparing very well, so in the March April you just understand each and every subject, or say you are just done with your preparation. Okay, and before the examination you are just able to attempt the mock papers. Okay, and on the Adda 247 you just get the mock papers, which actually just realize you like you are just giving a real time basis examination. So you are just able to attempt the mock papers, so that actually the very good thing for you, or that actually boost up your confidence, and that actually matters. And this is the only one time investment. Like if you are just I'm not saying for the paid batches, this is only one time investment. Like I'm just talking about here, that is time investment. Okay, because if you're just preparing for your JIB examination, and if you're just investing your time, okay, and this is only one time investment. Like if you're just reading from here, and you just think that in the May to June examination, if you just qualify the JIB examination, then you actually unlock the CIB examination also. Okay, and suppose that in December you also just qualify the November December you just actually just qualify the CIB examination also. So just think that how actually it would be beneficial for you. Okay, and after that the everything would be perfect for you. Like in the promotion examination of the bank, okay, you will just get the priority because you are just qualifying the JIB and SEBI examination. So in some banks also provide the extra marks for your JIB SEBI examination certificate, and also you get the increment. Okay, that also very matters for you, right? So I hope this is a very important. This would be very important for you. So if I conclude that is JIB examination is tough, so again I would like to say it is not the toughest examination. Second question, is JEB examination is quite easy? The answer is no. It is also not a quite easy that you just you just going to read before 10 to 15 days, and you are just thinking that you will just qualify the examination. This is not that exam, and just trust me that you are not getting these kind of the questions that you are just going by reading the chapters. Okay, and by just by just clearing every module, every chapters, every topic. Okay, and one time you just going to read. Okay, so this is not the that type of the questions you are just getting in the examination. In examination you get every kind of the question, and for that you have to start preparation from today. Okay, so I hope this is now clear for everyone. And if you are thinking that a commerce student can easily qualify the examination, and non-commerce student cannot clear the examination like in very easy way, so I would like to say that most of the time I just see that non-commerce student also just getting a very good score in the examination. Okay, I'm not saying that commerce student are not getting. Actually, commerce student is or just commerce student is getting the good marks also. But I am just talking about the non-commerce student. Non-commerce student is not behind of the commerce students. Okay, so non-commerce student is also getting a good marks, right? So you have to just think that it is just papers. It is just a paper of the qualifying in nature. So that doesn't matter of the commerce and non-commerce from what background you just belong, right? One thing I again repeating that please start your preparation today, because trust me, once you just qualified this examination, you feel proud on yourself, and that actually just give a very much satisfaction for our Adda 247 faculties if you just qualify your examination with the help of Adda 247 YouTube videos, Adda 247 batches. Okay, and just make it one time investment, whether it you are just making with a time or just money. Okay, whether just make it one time investment. Okay, and you only have to just use the code that is Y422 if you just want to enroll in any JAIIB and CAIIB product. Like suppose that you want to enroll in any paid batch, if you just want to purchase ebook, if you just want to purchase the mock test, you have to just use the code that is Y422. Okay, so thanks for watching me here, thanks for joining me here, thanks for giving me your time. Okay, and like this video if you're liking our effort, liking our content, and share this video to your friends so that maximum number of our colleagues can join with us.